Alright, we are out at Pipe Spring National Monument in southern Utah. Or is this northern Arizona still?
Arizona.
This is still Arizona. Alright, so we're in Arizona. We can go, I can stay on the paved stuff, anything outdoors we can see, but basically this was a site that the natives used to be here in this and had control of the spring for many thousands of years, I guess. And at some point, when the Mormons showed up, they booted them out and took over. And this building up ahead, they put the building like right on top of where the spring was, I guess. So we'll look and see, but so it's pretty neat. So it's like an old Mormon fort / native settlement, and it's right here on the highway on the way out of here. So see the direction of Toro Weep straight out. And we're gonna go check out the little site. They got their gardens right here. Down here and check out the orchard. Give the dog a chance to get some walking in. Been in the car for a little bit. So you can see how they've designed the spring. They can open up that pipe and then the water just circulates through the trees. Those look like peach trees, I think. Could be wrong, but they got a pretty ornate system of irrigation here. That's really interesting. But it's all spring water. They don't have to do any, there's no city water here. This is all spring. And they've been getting a lot of rain right now, so they don't really need it. But man, what a place to metal detect, huh? I don't know if you're watching this, Larry, but this would be a heck of a spot. An old Mormon fort. You never know. I'm sure there's some stuff in these, amongst these big old trees over here. You know, that's where they were back in the day, hiding in the shade. So it says, well, they actually have some grapes growing and everything. Just talks about the different stuff, but yeah, it looks like they're going to try to get this all grapevined out, and it's choosing to go up into the trees instead, and the stuff on the poles here is dying. But pretty neat, whatever the case. So this is the orchard. They just do it, they grew it to kind of bring back the culture of it. So that's kind of interesting, especially since it's all spring water. Alright, we're gonna go check out the buildings. They're just right up here. Those are like kind of the main attraction. We'll go see what they got. They look pretty neat. Back in here. It says they have a quote from an old pioneer. It says, "There's not enough water to start a settlement, but this dependable spring could keep a large clan or a family livestock ranch alive amidst what the explorer John Wesley Powell called a barren wilderness of rock." So they didn't really think we would support a city with this, but oh, look at, they got a tate right there. I wonder if that's from here somewhere. Very interesting. I'll have to ask them. But here's the spring. That is quite a bit of water. I don't know what they're saying. This could support a settlement, no problem. It's a lot of water. Oh yeah, look at that. So it comes out here into the pond. Really neat how they did this. Don't drink that, lady. I don't want the dog drinking this stuff, you never know. I'm pretty sure they don't want it to be drank here. Wow, it's been flowing like that for a long time. So it's just right on top of the fort. So somewhere under this building, like they said, that's where the water comes from. There's some more. That's pretty neat. So it flows around. And then through here, into the pond. That's pretty neat. Imagine the coins and stuff in this dirt, Jason. I'm pretty sure they never even tried to look. The following, pause here if you want to read it. But it talks about occupied in 1863, Dr. James Whitmore. They were killed 4 miles southeast of here by Navajo and Paiute Indians. This building was erected at the direction of Brigham Young, 1869, 1870. It became the first telegraph office in Arizona. Wow. And then look at the old petroglyphs from the early settlers here. It's really neat.
Again, these are weird steps.
1913.
Broke the stones. So there's one here, and then there's
1913 there.
Let me see.
That's almost
Another one here.
July 24th.
Yep, thank you, folks. Yeah, you.
The fort's been here since 1872, officially built. This little hut we'll go see was there first. They lived in that before this was built. And the Woolies, last name of the Woolies, came in late 1800s, like 1880s, and one of the prominent women in the family decided that she wanted to tear down these doors and open up some things. And she also put in the trees that you can see on the other side. We can't go over there because we have the dog, and she'll probably bother all the animals. So, but they shored up these ponds, put them more cement lined like that early 1900s, late 1800s lining. But yeah, they put in these trees. So these trees were here in the 1800s, late 1800s, so 1880 that was planted, somewhere around in there. Pretty cool. And then you can see right here that darker stones were windows that they wanted put in, and at some point those got filled back in. And then you can see the gun holes for defensive position, and they say that they don't think it ever had to be used like that. So, pretty neat. And then it's believed that this is a Freemason symbol. You can see it here because the guys that built this were master masons, so they're not sure. And then there's some names in here. It almost looks like Latin, but there's a couple letters in there that are kind of hard to decipher. But and they don't really know what the hole represents or the pecking otherwise. So pretty interesting place. We're gonna get moving. Very cool history. Not a bad spot to stop off.
You want me to take the dog and you can...
Oh, shack here. We can't go over there. Libby's gonna bark at this. But this is the original shack. Somewhere up on that mountain, they said that they have a rock quarry where these rocks all came from. So that's pretty cool. That'd be interesting to see. A lot of work up there. They used big logs to roll the rocks down and pull it by mule, I guess, or something. So there you go, guys.